So the Bucks win the tip. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Rejected by Lopez. Lillard left side. Right wing. An open look for Portis. They get it back. Tries again. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in.
Yeah, not sure. I would think the first guy you want to box out would be Giannis.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We briefly discussed what he wanted this team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Connaughton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Count it. Good.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Here's Lillard. Out to Portis. Antetokounmpo outside. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Pat Connaughton.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Back to Connaughton. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
Shooting 1. Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee in the lead. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And another miss by Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Porter looks it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Porter with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. Uses the glass on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Out to Portis. Timeout called, the Bucks. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Once again, give it up for your forward four crew, Bucks fans.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And the longest section.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
The Bucks trail. Lillard left side. Here's Portis. The layup off target.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Antetokounmpo for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Portis. Good on the shot.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Now Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lillard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the free throw, no good.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
The buzzer beater.
At the end of the first quarter, the score,
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display.
14. The Bucks, 13.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there, because some of them are getting thrown back.
To the inside.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Bucks ball.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Here's Prince. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Trent. Buries it down low.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Porter. Back to Trent. On the wing, Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Trent. Down low. Here's Sims. The 3 from Prince. Nails it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 4.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Lillard with the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Sims. Pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Here's Sims. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Milwaukee leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Sims. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Green. Portis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Sims. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And the Bucks call time here. And the Bucks making a change here.
Give them a round of applause.
1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside.
3 seconds.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
And he gets that one.
Lopez is a big guy, which gives him a huge advantage on the interior.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Milwaukee, Lopez.
And so he hits the technical free throw. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, the streak of Giannis.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Inside. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. No luck on that one.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. The three, here's Lillard. They grab their own miss. Portis for three. And they get it back. Lillard outside. The three. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Knocks it loose. Over to the left wing. Antetokounmpo with it. He's got 14. Rebounded by Kuzma. Bucks trail by 7. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Portis. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Lillard. 19 points in the game. Antetokounmpo, left side. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard can't get it to go. The Bucks leading by 5. To the inside. Portis with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Here's Milwaukee. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
teams changing it up here. The Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Rollins. Trent from long range. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Milwaukee shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Milwaukee. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. For the tie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
And the Bucks making a change here. And he can't hit the second. Milwaukee in the lead. It counts, and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
First team foul. At the line.
And that one misses. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Portis. Here's Sims. Defended by Portis. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Kuzma. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis, right side. .26 seconds left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail by 6. To the right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Connaughton outside. To the paint. Here's Portis. Rejected by Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. It's stolen. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, up 6.
Your Bucks.
After a quick break.
40. The Bucks 34.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sims. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
But you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
Portis, right side. It's good.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Pass to Sims. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. The Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. No good on the 3.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Sims. Pass to Connaughton. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the middle. Here's Portis. Back to Lillard. Here's Kuzma. Let's go with a three. Giannis with the rebound.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Lillard. All alone on the break. And the big finish by Giannis.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Bucks call time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Milwaukee. Let's hear it one more time for your young Bucks dancers. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
The Bucks trail by 8. Down low. Lets the three fly. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Offline with a three. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Look at Lillard making it look easy.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Portis shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 11. Lillard with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up.
Gary Trent
And that's
Jr.
an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
When you telegraph a cross-court pass, it usually gets picked off.
Out to Lillard. Trent right side. From the arc. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 24. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
They get it again. Over to the wing. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bucks trail by 10. From deep. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Bucks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
The three is up, and the three-pointer goes.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Milwaukee. 7-point differential from deep three-point land. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The three from Prince. Can't knock in the three. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson.